Frugal living, the true secret to riches and wealth. The world loves to glorify flashy lifestyles, luxury cars, designer clothes, extravagant vacations. But what if the real secret to wealth isn't found in spending, but in restraint? What if the key to financial success isn't in chasing more, but in mastering the art of needing less? Most people misunderstand what true wealth really means. They believe that riches come from making more money, when in reality, financial freedom is built on how you manage what you already have. Frugality isn't about deprivation, it's about control, discipline, and the ability to make money serve you rather than the other way around. The less you rely on a high income to maintain your life, the more freedom you gain to build assets that generate passive income. True wealth isn't just about earning more, it's about keeping more and making your money work for you. Before we dive into this powerful secret, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss valuable insights that can transform your financial future. The false promise of materialism. Society sells the idea that success is measured by what you own. Advertisements bombard you daily, convincing you that happiness comes from the latest gadget, the biggest house, or the trendiest clothes. This illusion keeps people stuck in a cycle of working, spending, and barely saving, all while believing they are on the path to prosperity. The truth is, the wealthiest people aren't the ones flaunting their riches, they are the ones living below their means, quietly accumulating assets, and ensuring that their money works for them. Many self-made millionaires drive modest cars, live in comfortable but not excessive homes, and avoid the trap of keeping up with appearances. Why? Because they understand that true wealth is about freedom, not flashy displays. The power of frugality. Frugality isn't about being cheap, it's about being intentional with every dollar. It's about knowing that every unnecessary expense today is a lost opportunity for financial growth tomorrow. The most successful people in the world understand that money is a tool, and the more wisely it is used, the more power it holds. By embracing frugal living, you break free from the paycheck to paycheck trap. You stop wasting money on things that don't add real value to your life. Instead of spending recklessly, you start prioritizing investments, savings, and opportunities that create long-term wealth. How frugality builds wealth. Frugal living creates a financial cushion that allows you to take risks, invest wisely, and build security. When you're not drowning in unnecessary expenses, you have the freedom to make strategic financial moves. Imagine two individuals, one spends every cent they earn on luxuries, while the other lives below their means, saves aggressively, and invests consistently. Over time, the spender remains stuck in the same cycle, while the frugal individual watches their wealth multiply. This isn't magic, it's simple financial wisdom at work. Wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and how wisely you use it. By controlling your spending, you create opportunities for your money to grow, whether through investments, business ventures, or financial security that allows you to pursue your passions. The mindset shift, from consumer to investor. One of the most powerful transformations that come with frugal living is shifting from being a consumer to becoming an investor. The average person sees money as something to be spent, the wealthy see money as something to be multiplied. Instead of buying expensive gadgets, luxury brands, and impulse purchases, the frugal-minded individual asks, how can this money work for me? This mindset shift changes everything. Every dollar saved is a dollar that can be invested in real estate, stocks, a business, or personal growth. When you train yourself to prioritize financial growth over instant gratification, you begin to see money differently. You no longer chase temporary pleasures, you build lasting prosperity. Freedom from debt, the silent wealth killer. Debt is one of the greatest obstacles to wealth. The more you owe, the more control others have over your financial future. Many people fall into the trap of buying things they can't afford, believing that debt is a normal part of life. But debt keeps you enslaved to lenders, forcing you to work just to keep up with payments rather than build financial independence. Frugal living is the antidote to this trap. By avoiding unnecessary debt, you gain the ability to direct your income toward wealth-building opportunities rather than interest payments. The less financial burden you carry, the more control you have over your choices and future. Why frugality leads to financial freedom. The ultimate goal of wealth isn't to own more things, it's to own your time. Financial freedom means having the ability to wake up every day and choose how you spend your time, rather than being forced to work just to survive. Frugal living accelerates this process. The less you need to maintain your lifestyle, the faster you can reach financial independence. Instead of being trapped in a cycle of work and spending, you reach a point where your investments and assets generate enough income to support your lifestyle. Think of financial independence as a finish line, but instead of sprinting endlessly on a treadmill of work and spending, frugal living lets you take a shortcut. The less fuel your lifestyle requires, the sooner you can exit the race and enjoy the rewards. When you master the art of needing less, something powerful happens: your money starts working for you instead of the other way around. Each dollar saved becomes a tiny worker, invested wisely, building an army of assets that generate income. Over time, this army grows strong enough to support you entirely. One day, you wake up and realize you're free. Free from the pressure of paycheck dependency. Free to pursue passions, travel, or simply enjoy life on your own terms. That's the magic of frugal living. It doesn't just cut costs, it buys back your time. This is the true definition of wealth: having control over your life, free from financial stress or dependency on a paycheck. How to start living frugally today. The journey to financial freedom through frugality starts with small but powerful changes. Evaluate your spending habits. Identify where your money is going and cut out expenses that don't add value to your life. Learn to differentiate between wants and needs. The more conscious you become about your spending, the more control you gain over your financial future. Imagine your money as a river. Right now, it might be flowing freely, trickling into places you barely notice: small subscriptions, impulse buys, dining out too often. But what if you could redirect that stream? The journey to financial freedom through frugality begins by becoming the architect of your own financial landscape. Start by mapping where every drop of your income goes. Some streams nourish your life: rent, groceries, investments, but others? They vanish into the sand of fleeting pleasures. The key is awareness. Learn to recognize the difference between essential waters that sustain you and the leaks that drain you. Every dollar you keep and use wisely is a brick in the foundation of your financial independence. And with each conscious choice, you're not just saving money, you're reclaiming control over your future. Frugality isn't about sacrifice, it's about prioritizing what truly matters. It's about recognizing that every unnecessary purchase delays your journey to wealth. It's about shifting your focus from short-term pleasures to long-term prosperity. The greatest fortunes aren't built on extravagant spending but on disciplined financial choices. The sooner you embrace this truth, the faster you unlock the door to true riches. The choice is yours. Most people will continue chasing material possessions, believing that wealth is about appearances. But those who understand the power of frugality will quietly build empires, financial security, and the freedom to live life on their terms. The choice is yours. Will you continue following the crowd, or will you take control of your financial destiny? If you're ready to unlock the true secret to wealth, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more insights, strategies, and expert advice on achieving financial independence. The road to riches isn't found in spending, it's found in mastering the art of frugal living.